In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to reveal why talented professionals keep putting off their most important work, despite knowing exactly what they need to do to succeed. I'm going to show you the framework that's helping my clients break free from procrastination and achieve what they're truly capable of. I'm talking about executives who went from missing deadlines to leading major initiatives. Marketing directors who stopped overthinking and started launching successful campaigns. Entrepreneurs who transform from planning mode to consistent execution, all within weeks, not years. Hi there, I'm Dr. Amirah, and for the past 25 years, I've been working with people just like you who know what they need to do, but actually struggle to do it. And what I've discovered about procrastination might surprise you. This isn't about downloading another productivity app or trying to force yourself to work harder. We've all tried that, right? This is about understanding something deeper, the hidden energy patterns behind procrastination that nobody talks about. And if you're sick of starting things and never finishing them, setting goals that fizzle out, or watching opportunities pass you by while you're still getting ready, stick with me. What I'm about to share changed everything for my clients, and it might just change everything for you too. So here's what happened with all these smart, talented people who knew exactly what they needed to do to succeed, but they just couldn't get themselves to do it consistently. And one day it hit me. Procrastination isn't actually a time management problem at all. It's an energy alignment issue. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how some tasks drain you just thinking about them, while others energize you? That's not random. Your energy's trying to tell you something important. The real breakthrough came when I noticed clients who aligned with their success frequency naturally stopped procrastinating. They weren't forcing themselves to work. Action just felt right. The resistance just vanished. This explains why willpower alone just never sticks. You're literally fighting against your own energy with conscious effort, and a battle you were never meant to win. And get this, brain research actually shows that when you think about tasks you're avoiding, we activate the anterior cingulate cortex and the insula, the exact same regions that light up when we experience physical pain. Your brain is treating that important project like it's a threat because it's out of alignment with your energy. And that's when I developed my success frequency framework. This wasn't just professional curiosity for me, it was deeply personal. I know exactly what it feels like to be stuck. After years of climbing the corporate ladder and achieving what looked like success from the outside, everything changed for me when I had a near-death experience. And suddenly I lost my corporate position and I found myself spiraling in depression and anger and resentment. And the worst part wasn't just losing my job, it was losing myself because I became completely paralyzed by procrastination. Some days I'd convince myself that I knew exactly what steps to take, only to wake up the next morning completely lost. The unshakable confidence I once had was gone. Now let me tell you about a story that really still blows my mind. When Nims first came to me, he had been almost ready to launch his hotel IT consulting business for 3 years. 3 years! He had business cards, the website, service packages, everything except actually starting. People would ask how his business was going, and he'd say, "Oh, I'm just finalizing a few things." Sound familiar? During our work together, we discovered the energy around him taking action was completely drained. He'd have this heavy, stuck feeling whenever he thought about actually launching. It wasn't just affecting his business. This energy pattern was showing up everywhere in his life. And after we cleared this energy block and elevated his frequency, which I'll show you in just a minute, everything changed. Within 30 days, he signed his first 2 clients. Within 90 days, he had a waiting list. The crazy part? He didn't need more preparation or another strategy session. He needed to shift his energy around taking action. Once we did that, everything else actually fell into place. Through working with thousands of clients, I noticed there's 3 main energy patterns that cause procrastination. And the first one is what I call the perfection energy. Ever feel like nothing you do is ever good enough? That's this pattern. You revise endlessly, prepare constantly, but never really feel ready to share your work. One client called it polishing the cannonball before you fire it. When you're caught up in perfection energy, you've got some drive, but it's leaking out faster than it's coming in. You know exactly what you should be doing, but you can't generate enough momentum to actually finish things. And the second pattern is avoidance energy. And this is when tasks feel so heavy that even thinking about them exhausts you. Your body literally feels heavier when you try to start. I had a client who would suddenly get sleepy every time she sat down to work on her book. Not because she was tired, but because her energy was responding to that deeper misalignment. And the third pattern is overwhelm energy. And this scatters your focus around many options and tasks. You're stable, but you're not generating any extra energy. You've found a baseline that works okay, but you know there's another level available. And most people have one main pattern, though you might be experiencing all three on what you're working on. What matters is recognizing one is blocking you right now. I worked with Jenna, a marketing executive with a classic perfection energy. And once she saw the pattern for what it was, an energy issue, not a character flaw, everything changed. She stopped overthinking and she started launching campaigns that actually drove results. So how do you know which energy pattern is blocking you? That's where the success frequency assessment comes in. This isn't your typical productivity quiz. It measures your energy across 5 different levels. Drained, where you're running on empty. Tasks actively drain your energy rather than generate it. You feel heavy, stuck, and completely disconnected. Depleted, you've got some energy, but it's leaking out faster than it's coming in. You know what you should be doing, but you can't generate momentum. It's like swimming against the current. Neutral, you're stable, not draining, but not really generating any extra energy either. You've found a baseline that works okay, but you know there's another level available. Energized, this area actively contributes to your overall vibe. You're established consistent practices that keep your energy humming. Good things come to you rather than having to chase them down. Amplified. You're absolutely lit up here. This area doesn't just energize you, it energizes everyone around you. It feels effortless. You experience consistent flow states and meaningful coincidences that just move you forward. This assessment measures 5 key areas: health, career, relationships, finances, and purpose. It shows you which energy patterns are blocking you and where your unique strengths lie. Martin discovered through this assessment that his action frequency was depleted. Whenever he faced important decisions, he'd lose touch with his internal guidance, creating a pattern of delay and second guessing. Just having awareness helped him recognize when his energy was falling out of alignment. Are you ready to complete the success frequency assessment? Go ahead and just click the link in the description. It'll show you exactly where your energy is blocked and how to elevate it. Now let's talk about why traditional productivity advice misses the mark. Most approaches ignore how energy actually works. They focus on surface level strategies when procrastination happens at a much deeper level. Think about it. When you face tasks that feel misaligned with your energy, you automatically avoid them. Not because you're lazy, but because your energy system is protecting you from what it perceives as dissonance. And this explains why knowing what to do isn't enough. Your conscious intentions are being overridden by deeper energy patterns that you might not even be aware of. I wish I could just give you a cookie cutter outline formula that you could just download, wave a magic wand, and poof, stop procrastinating forever. That would be so much easier for both of us, wouldn't it? But the very fact that you're here tells me that there's something hidden from view. Something that you've been unsuccessful in overcoming on your own. You need to see it from a new perspective. And that's why willpower-based approaches eventually fail. You can force yourself to take action for a while, but if your energy is not aligned, you'll always come back to that old pattern, that default mode. The success frequency framework helps you evaluate where there's leaks in your energy field. Where your energy is high, taking action feels natural and even enjoyable. This isn't just woo-woo stuff, it's practical energy management. And it creates lasting change, not just temporary productivity hacks that work for a week and then fizzle out. I've seen this work with clients from all walks of life: CEOs, artists, parents, students, and royalty too. When they address the energy behind procrastination rather than just the symptoms, everything shifts. The first step is identifying your specific energy blocks around taking action. These aren't just thoughts, they're energy patterns stored in your body and the subconscious. But here's the thing. Most people can't see their own energy blocks. It's like trying to see your own blind spots while driving. You need someone else to point them out to you. My intuitive expertise and inner vision helps me see what's hiding from your view. Online programs will only appease your ego and not let you have the results that you're ready for. And besides, you might download them and get started, but if you ever finish them, you'll still be harboring those hidden blocks. You can't access yourself. That's why at a certain point, we don't excel unless we work with someone to help us see these invisible patterns. When I work with clients one-on-one, I use specialized techniques to help them uncover these unique patterns that they've been carrying for years without realizing. These aren't things that you can just spot with a generic checklist or questionnaire. Sandy, a writer that I worked with, thought that her procrastination was about perfectionism. But when we did the deeper work together, we discovered it was actually tied to a childhood experience where she was criticized for expressing herself. No productivity app in the world is going to help you uncover that block. And this is why self-help books only get you so far. They can give you concepts, but they can't give you the personalized system you need to identify what's keeping you stuck. The next step is energy clearing, removing the blocks that keep your energy drained or depleted around taking action. I can teach you some basic techniques like the energy shake-off or the heart focus exercise. And these are powerful starting points that I talk about in my book. But here's where most people don't realize. Different energy blocks may require a specific clearing approach. It's like having a key for your specific lock. Generic clearing techniques might help temporarily, but they don't create that lasting transformation. When I work with clients in my mentorship program, we create a customized clearing protocol based on their own unique energy patterns. Others need frequency adjustments that work for their thought patterns. Others need relationship frequency work. Craig tried clearing techniques on his own for months with limited success. But when we worked together, I guided him through a specific protocol designed for his unique energy pattern. Within weeks, he was taking consistent action on his book, something that he'd been unable to do for years. And so this is why having a mentor makes all the difference. I can see the patterns you can't see, and I can guide you through the exact clearing techniques that will work for your specific situation. The third step is energy amplification, elevating your frequency to energized or amplified levels around taking action. But here's what most people miss. Amplification isn't just about positive thinking or visualization. It's about creating a complete system that's consistently elevating your energy across every area of your life. When I work with clients, we create a personalized system of practice, environmental adjustments, relationship boundaries, and success triggers that work together to maintain that elevated level of energy. This isn't something that you can piece together from a book or a video. It requires expert guidance and a structured approach based on your individual needs and circumstances. David tried to amplify his energy on his own for years using techniques he'd learned from various books, YouTube videos, and courses. He'd feel better for a few days and then slip back into the old patterns. When we worked together, I helped him create a unique protocol specifically designed for his unique energy signature. And the results were transformative. The difference between temporary improvement and lasting change is having a complete system, not just isolated techniques. Your physical and energetic environment dramatically impacts your productivity patterns. You can either keep yourself at a lower energy level or support elevating to higher ones. But here's the catch. Most people can't accurately assess their own environment. There are hidden energy drains all over that you've become blind to because you're so used to them. Mandy tried rearranging her workspace multiple times without success. When we started working together, I helped her see the specific environment factors that were draining her energy, factors that she never would have identified on her own. And once we made these adjustments, her productivity naturally shot through the roof. And this is why trying to piece together advice from books or videos only gets you so far. You need someone and a system who can see what you can't see and guide you through by creating an environment that truly supports your energy. Breaking free from procrastination isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice of energy maintenance. But maintaining elevated energy requires more than just willpower and good intentions. It requires a structured system of accountability, expert guidance, and support. And that's why I created my mentorship program, to provide not just information, but this complete system you need to maintain your success frequency long-term. And when you try to maintain high energy on your own, it's easy to slip back into those old patterns because they're familiar. But when you have a mentor guiding you, spotting your energy dips before they become problems, and helping you make real-time adjustments, everything changes. My clients don't just experience temporary improvements. They create lasting transformation because they have a system and the support they need to maintain their success frequency day after day, month after month, year after year. So now you understand the framework about breaking free from procrastination. But understanding concepts isn't enough. You need a complete system and personalized guidance to create that lasting change. That's why I'm inviting you to take the next step. The success frequency assessment is a great place to start. It'll give you that initial insight into your energy patterns. But to truly transform your relationship, productivity, you need more than just information. You do need a mentor who can see what you can't see. You need a structured system that addresses your unique energy patterns. You need personalized guidance to help you navigate that transformational process. And that's exactly what I provide in my one-to-one mentorship program. Working together, we'll identify the specific energy blocks, create customized clearing protocols, and build your own personal energy ecosystem to support consistent productivity. This isn't about becoming some productivity machine. It's about aligning your energy so that you can express your unique gifts without sabotage. So if you're ready to move beyond information to transformation, go ahead and click the link below and apply for my free 15-minute clarity call. We'll explore the current energy patterns and discuss whether my mentorship program is the right fit for your needs. That's it for today's video, so don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on my future videos. And I believe in your potential to reach your highest energy in all areas of your life. Now it's time for you to believe in it too.